I have been waiting 7 whole years for this package, and it's finally here, the Nintendo Switch 2. This is the first unboxing on this channel, so if you're not already subscribed and you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. Also, I got a new toy, this camera. It tracks me now. It's so fun. Yeah, let's get into this thing. What's up, everybody? Here I have the Nintendo Switch 2 to unbox for us today. This is the first unboxing I've ever done on this channel, so it's kind of exciting. It's also a brand new console. This is the Nintendo Switch 2. We've been waiting a really long time for this console. I have 2 different versions here. I have the regular one, and then I got the Mario Kart Deluxe Edition here. We're going to open this one up today. This one I'm saving for another video. So if you're not already subscribed, subscribe, as we're going to be doing a teardown of this Switch, taking everything apart and showing you everything inside. It's going to be super cool. So we're going to put this one off to the side, and we're going to open up the Mario Kart Deluxe Edition bundle. I knew I was going to be getting Mario Kart anyway, so I thought I'd save myself 30 bucks. Something I noticed about the box right away is it is smaller than the original Nintendo Switch's box, which is interesting because this new console is bigger and does have a larger screen. If we open up here, the first thing they give us is the console and then the Joy-Cons right on top, so it gives you right into the good stuff here. Wow, that is a big Joy-Con. This actually, I'll tell you what, really does genuinely fit my big chunky bass player hands here. This is sweet. These are huge. As a person with big hands, like, that fits really comfortable. That's awesome. That's going to be great when I'm playing handheld, as I do travel quite a bit, and so when I'm traveling on the plane, I bring my Switch with me. And here is the console itself. I'm sorry if the audio in this video is a little wonky. I'm using a different mic here. Wow, so that's the new Switch here. This is the body. It has a much larger screen, as you can see here. This is the top. We've got those SD slots, or not the SD slot, but the game slot and the new USB slot up here. Power and volume rocker are just a little bit smaller. And then there's a little dot there on the top that I'm assuming is for the microphone. We've got the kickstand on the back, and then this much larger screen in the front compared to the OG Switch. We'll put them side by side in a second so you can see what that looks like. Have this top shelf here, which has my code for Mario Kart World. HDMI cable, always good. The new rails for the Joy-Con. I appreciate they match with the Joy-Con they go with, which is pretty cool. Joy-Con controller holder thing, the grip. And this new grip's gonna be interesting to put together here, as it doesn't slide like the old one. Like, I just now tried to slide it like the old ones, and I'm not quite used to it. And that is a much bigger overall package. Joy-Con grips are also a bit larger on the thumbs, which does feel very nice and comfortable, and they're clicky. The buttons on the front are larger, which is very nice and comfortable. This is a very welcome upgrade in terms of size. Something I am excited about is this brick is now smaller, which is awesome. And because the USB-C cable is actually removable, you can use different lengths cables depending on your needs. So if you're just putting it behind your TV and you don't need the super long cable and you want to hide it, you could use a shorter cable if I'm traveling. Or if I'm lying in bed and need a super long cable, then I can adjust cables as needed. So I love that this is more compact. We're upgrading to bigger screens, bigger Joy-Con, but more compact everything else, which is super nice. It does come with a pretty sturdy USB-C cable here. Wish it was braided, that would have been nice, but no big deal, just Nintendo branded cable. And then we have the dock here, which I gotta say, the new dock looks a lot better than the old one. It's still plastic, which is just fine. It saves on cost. All right, so here's the new dock. I'm gonna go ahead and test for the first time these magnetic rails here. So I click these buttons on the back, and when I push them in, oh wow, yeah, that's super intuitive. So when I press this trigger, there's a little, but I don't know if you can see it here if my camera will focus. When I push this trigger, a little thing pops out which pushes them off. And those magnets do seem to be pretty sturdy, so let's go ahead and snap those right on. Now, the thing that everybody's worried about, if I pull the Joy-Con off, is these pins here on the inside and them breaking. Nintendo has stated that there is a little bit of give to the pins in that scenario. I mean, unless you're really trying to break that, I don't think it's gonna break. And the Joy-Con, the magnet, they're definitely strong enough to hold the console. And I'm shaking this thing pretty hard here and they're not coming out. So unless you're really trying, even if I pull, unless you're really trying to rip them off and do something destructive, I don't think you're gonna have issues with this camera or this system. This new Switch feels huge in the hands compared to the other one, and it's got a little bit more weight to it. I think it's a little bit heavier than the original Switch. Let's see. You know what? Actually, it's not too much different weight-wise, but the size, I mean, look at that side by side. So the actual physical size of the console and the screen is so much bigger, which we'll check out the screen on this in just a moment. Let's slot it into our dock here. It does stick out from the dock compared to the previous console, which I'm not mad at all. The dock is sized appropriately where it is really easy to pull off the Joy-Con if needed. There is just a little bit of wiggle in this dock, which I think is okay. That's probably going to help protect the screen. Fair warning, Nintendo did issue a statement saying to please make sure that you do not remove the film that is on this screen that comes on here, as you may damage it, as it's a protective layer in case that something breaks. The glass isn't going to go everywhere, as this is an officially glass screen. Let's power this thing on for the first time, shall we? So I did manage to get the system up and running. This took about 25 minutes to log in, get all my save data loaded over, and then download Mario Kart 10 here, or Mario Kart World, as we're calling it. This screen is just absolutely gorgeous. The contrast on it's so much better. The HDR is better. The increased screen size really does make this feel like a improved console here. The gaming experience on this is just going to be so much better. All right, so this new screen, when I tell you, it is just incredible, and I'm sure it's not even showing, like, over video, how nice this new screen is. Joy-Cons control great. I'm not obviously driving my best right now because I'm looking, like, through a camera to play the game, but it feels good. I mean, it's like having a tiny TV in my hands. This is... Oh, I'm driving terribly, but I'm admiring how good it looks. Rumble controls and the controllers feel good, very responsive. It is a little bit of a different shake than the original Switch. Trying to, like, see around my camera. We're gonna go over to my other computer setup here where we'll get to kind of test that 4K capability on the 4K capabilities on a monitor. But right now, this handheld, I am not mad at this experience at all. All right, everybody, so I'm over on the computer setup here to test out what things would look like if you were playing the game from a TV standpoint. This is a 1080p feed going into my capture card, not 4K. I need to upgrade my capture card. But this is still kind of what it would look like on a TV. It looks great. I did test it over on my 4K TV over there, and it does look amazing. So we're just going to play a quick game here and enjoy ourselves some lovely Mario Kart. Let's start with Burger Bud Toad here. Just run the standard cart for now. Let's see here. Let's run the Shell Cup. This looks nice and cool. 150cc's. Got to go fast. Too bad it's not 200, but it's still definitely a really cool experience here. So immediately, right out the gate, the colors here are much better than the original Switch. I wish I could show you to you in a full 4K. Love the music. This is super fun. This is new. Everything's new about this console. It's so great. I think Mario Kart was the right move for a launch title. We'd been needing a new Mario Kart for a long time. Rumble and the new controllers feel great. I did miss that boost there. Wow, this kart turns tight. You can feel it. Man, with this many things on the field, I would expect like more crazy hazards, but it seems to be actually fairly chill right now, at least. Get as many coins as I can. Let's get some people with these bananas. Can we win our first race? Oh no, I missed him. Oh, I can't get beat by a bird. No way! Wait, I just got turned into a dolphin? So did I unlock the dolphin for playing? I'm confused. Oh, I think you know what? I think it was that ability that turned other people into you. Is what that was. This is so cool. I'm first! We won our first game. Victory is mine. So this game's significantly sharper looking. Or if we even look at some of the artifacts like here in the background, we've got a lot sharper stuff. This is great. This is definitely the improvement we needed. Now, here's the tough part is that I'm just going to need more time with this console to be making these upcoming videos here. So if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. If you made it to this video, thanks so much for hanging out. This is just meant to be a quick, dirty video, some unboxing and excitement. Thank you so much for hanging out. As always, I'll catch you in the next one.